Hello everybody, my name is Kaito and welcome back for another video of Lost Judgment. We're gonna continue this series, boys. This brand new DLC or whatever that we are currently playing. So let's just continue it. Go right on my way towards the Yagami Detective Agency, of course, our Bureau of Affairs, so our place. Let's see what is waiting for us over there. It's gonna be fun, kind of, to come back to this game in a while since I've actually last played it. This week, as I'm speaking, well, the next week basically, there is a game coming, a new game coming up, which means we're gonna be, I'm gonna be playing 3 games, different games for you guys. This, obviously, Sniper Elite, and another one that's gonna be super fun. It's gonna be really fun, boys. So I'm excited to play this, that one for you guys. Let's hope that it goes well and that you guys are gonna like it. Alright, so battle rewards. I don't know what that is. I don't know why it tells me that. Let's just go ahead and enter the agency.
Oh, Kaito! Where's Mom?
Don't worry, she got out all right. Turns out she never killed anyone either.
What do you mean? Whew, that's good news. Glad to hear my mom's not a killer.
We still don't know who the culprit is, though. And I'm running short on leads.
Wait, then where is Mom now?
I don't want the kid to worry, but we should tell him anyways. I mean, we shouldn't keep him in the dark or anything. The thing is, she just left. She's after the culprit, so we don't know where she is.
About that. She's still got some stuff to take care of. But she said she'll be back once it's all handled.
Yeah? What kind of stuff would that be?
I don't know, groceries?
That I don't
Why
know.
does that bother you so much? Exactly.
Shopping? Now? Okay then. So, what are your plans?
Actually, June, you and I are gonna hang for a bit.
We are?
Yeah. After all you've been through looking for your mom, I figure we could both use a break. Grand tour of Kamurocho sound good?
Hell yeah! Let's do it!
Then let's hit the streets.
Okay!
I don't know what Kaito's planning here. He's planning something. Who knows what'll happen in Linchicho. Better make the most of this, because I don't want to have any regrets. Oh, okay. Might be a good time to take June around and visit Higashi or Oshino. I'll head back to Higashi once I'm done. Okay. Interesting. So just gonna hang around with him for a while. Fine, I guess. Kind of weird that we're doing that right now. You would think we were going we would go after the girl, after Mikiko. Alright, so were you able to find Mikiko? Who's calling me? Shirakawa. Oh, it's our employer. Hold on. I forgot about Shirakawa. I left him at the hospital. Yeah, I found her. But it's kind of complicated though. No, Shirakawa is the doctor. That's right. I forgot, boys. Alright, so let's see what is going to answer us, boys. I'm at the M-Side Cafe in Kamuro Theater. Would you like to have a chat? I don't know. I'll stop by when I feel like I like it, I guess. Yeah. I don't know if I really want to go there. So I guess that's an optional thing. You can go at the cafe if you want to, but you're not forced to do it. So let's just go ahead straight up and head out towards the main stuff. Something's going on here, boys. Hold on. Looks like a status update from TAC. Alright, so what's he up to, boys? So, I finally finished that job from Genda. I'll be back tomorrow morning. You ever found the husband? Said he tried to run out of the divorce. What does he say? Oh yeah, he ran off onto the mountains with his son. We eventually cornered him on a lake in one of those swan boat things. You have any idea how hard it is to chase someone in one of those? My legs are dead after all that paddling. Alright, well, sounds like another day on the job. We've always get stuck that shit whether it's in Kamurocho or Incho. You can say that again. Well, I'll be back soon, so hold down to the fort. Sure thing. All right. So, I guess our partner is gonna be back, boys.
Takayuki
Yagami's gonna be back
He's my
tomorrow. All right.
boss. Sort of like a partner in the biz.
Is he strong?
Well,
Oh, he's
to an extent.
not
There's
strong.
no way he can take me.
It's not about strength, but he is very talented.
Whoa, he must be pretty tough, though, if you're working for him.
Tough enough to count on in a pinch, yeah. I'll introduce you when I get the chance.
Man, imagine seeing Kaito's boss in action. Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it does. It is kind of awesome. But let's just go ahead and head out towards the detective agency. We're already there. Oh, there it is. What's Bato doing here? Was he waiting for us?
All finished up on your end, Kaito?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Look out!
Don't worry, he won't bite. Turns out your mom asked this bum to look after you.
Yeah, right. Like I'd ever buy that.
So that was our play, I guess. We were playing June for a fool so he could follow us.
Way.
Yeah, sorry. Didn't know you were Mikiko's kid when this all started.
You tried to kidnap me on multiple occasions, by force. I hope you get struck by lightning.
I was only doing my job. You should have just came along quietly.
Seriously? Who'd be dumb enough to just go along with some shady Yakuza? You even have a brain in your head?
What? Well, of course I do. You're the brainless one.
Okay.
All right,
Enough with the
kids,
nonsense,
settle down.
kids. Yeah, exactly.
Don't we have places to be?
We have stuff to do already.
The boss is waiting. You ready, Kaito?
Sure, I'm always ready. Let's do this. I'm not forgetting anything. I've got all the stuff to do. I've got stuff to do. No, I'm pretty much ready. Let's do this.
Good to go.
Let's go already.
Okay, let's hit the road. Oh, but the kid's gotta stay. Boss wants to talk mano a mano.
That right.
What? Why can't I come with?
Because I said so, twerp.
Jerk. Be that way.
Well, no telling what's about to happen. Might be might be best if June stays back.
June,
Yeah, we
just
don't
chill in
know.
my
I don't know
office
if he
and I'll
should
get you
stay
a
back at
cement.
this point, but
Sound good?
we'll let him with these guys, I
Fine.
guess. I don't know if we can really trust them, to be
and
honest.
By the way,
We fought them
Mom's
so
not
many
gonna be out
times.
shopping, is she? You'll bring her back, right?
Yeah, don't worry about that. I will.
You bet.
Okay. Then I'm gonna hold you to that. Make sure nothing bad happens to her. Got it?
That's a promise. You'll see her again real soon.
Remember, you promised.
God, what an annoying little punk. Cocky as hell, too.
Yeah, he's got a soft spot. I do have a soft spot for him, I guess. After all of this, we're finally going
So, Igarashi.
to that location she
why
might be
Ijincho?
at.
Wasn't everything going down in Kamurocho?
It just so happens that Rhizome, the precursor to Crimson Lotus, is having a reunion today. The venue's a hotel in Ijincho, and every founding member of that group will be there. At least the ones who are still alive.
I'm guessing Mikiko wants every last one of them dead, doesn't she?
Yeah, so it's basically a real
On top of that,
jackpot
the
for
final
her
target's
right now.
also planning to show. The one she wants dead the most.
You mean outside of Crimson Lotus? Who?
The one going around killing the founders of Crimson Lotus before she can.
What the hell are you talking about? Like Mikiko want to take out who's ever killing her enemies. They've got a common goal, don't they?
Hell, you're a detective. Try using that old noggin of yours, why don't you? Primitive as you are, I'm sure you can piece it together, knowing what you know. Plus, Ijincho's an hour away. How about we make like detectives and go over what we know?
Yeah, Sounds a bit too buddy-buddy for me. Besides, I'm a punch first, go over shit later kind of guy.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
There's one thing I agree with Kaito on that one.
However,
Is I don't think,
if you
I
were
just
to,
go.
say,
I
arrive
just
at
do
the
things.
truth
I
on
don't
your own,
spend
no
time
one
to think.
brings
That's too much for my
confidentiality.
brain, boys.
Fine, I'll bite. So,
It's not like I'm not stupid, but it's just, you know, I don't like thinking. It's too much. It's a waste of time trying to think about stuff. So just run right through it. Right through the problem.
there is one thing that's been bugging me.
What's that exactly?
That security company owner, Ashizaki. His office was set on fire. But the point of burning the place wasn't to kill him. After all, he was shot up on the roof. So the killer must have torched it for another reason.
Well, to hide evidence, of course.
Starting with the
Obviously.
Not bad. Go on.
That's the only other reason
So
that it
there's
would
our
be a
problem.
fire.
Why would the killer want to burn the office? I'm thinking.
Try hide evidence, exactly. Destroy evidence. It's pretty much, it's pretty simple. Just for the thrills, of course, because he's a pyromaniac. In that line of work, I doubt it, boys. I doubt it's a freak accident like that. I think it was just to destroy evidence. It's the simplest solution.
There was some evidence that would incriminate the killer. So they burned the place to get rid of it.
Interesting. And
I think I know just what the killer was trying to hide.
What was he trying to hide? The group photo? I doubt that. Photo of Mikiko and June? Not really. To be honest, the burned hard drive. The hard drive was the thing that he probably tried to burn. Because that's the real evidence we've got. We got a lot of evidence about that.
I asked a buddy of mine to pull the data from a burned hard drive I picked up at the scene. What he found were records of illegal wire transfers to the security company. And the company sending the cash was a smartphone app developer that isn't around anymore. I'd wager the killer'd want to have these records erased.
hey, you're good. Didn't think you'd get your hands on those. By the way, that smartphone app company, you're talking about Devenir, I assume.
Of course.
How the hell do you know?
I'm telling you, it's the
Thanks to
husband.
Mikiko-san.
The husband just changed the
She
name
requested
and
we look into a
he's the one
certain
basically
someone.
doing all the stuff.
Over the course of our investigation, we learned about a dummy company called Devenir. And as you can guess, Devenir was created as a front for this certain someone. He used it to directly employ Crimson Lotus. Cover-ups to customer service. They handled all sorts of trickier than usual jobs.
So you're saying this guy's the one who's been killing off the Crimson Lotus founders?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Now, who could it be?
We all know who it
Here's a
is.
hint.
Let's stop
Mikiko-san
messing around here.
approached us anonymously. Why do you think she'd do that?
Because obviously
Well,
she doesn't want
guys
her
could have
husband, which she's the
confidentiality
perpetrator.
and let it slip
She
that
doesn't want
was
him to
alive,
know.
Right? After all, her plan was to take out Crimson Lotus without leaving a trace.
Sure, but that's just one reason. There's someone aside from Crimson Lotus who she doesn't want knowing she's alive. As a matter of fact, Mikiko-san never even contacted this person about it. Even though you'd think this would be the first person she'd run to after getting her memories back.
Yeah, her husband. Come on, Kaito, get it together.
Goddamn minute.
All coming together.
Can this person really be the killer? Yes, it can. Get it together, my man. Not Mikiko, obviously. Not herself. Not June. I doubt it would be. It's not June, boys. It's not Shiro. It's not Masao. It's him. It's as simple as that. It's not the doctor, boys. That would be too stupid. It's definitely. It's literally him. It all works out with the company stuff and everything.
Sadamoto. saying he's the one killing the founders of Crimson Lotus?
Yep, you got it. And Mikiko-san has the same idea.
Yeah, it's pretty much all works out together.
So then,
It's very
he was
easy to
trying
figure
raise
that
his
one out.
ties with Crimson
Figured that
Lotus.
out a long time ago.
No, hang on. Crimson Lotus's founders were the ones who set fire to Mikiko's family's house. Why the hell would Sadamoto have connections with the guys who burned his wife's family alive?
Oh, so you picked up on that. Then you'll like this next bit. Sadamoto's dummy company, Devenir. It had records from 17 years ago of illicit wire transfers to Ashizaki's security company.
Okay.
You know what that means?
What about it?
Yeah, I figured that out too. Actually, it's weird. 17 years is way before Mikiko and Sadamoto got married. But Sadamoto and Crimson Lotus were connected back then, right? So what the hell's going on?
That I don't know. That's
Just
the one
think
thing
of
I
it
can't
like
figure
this.
out. Is what that's
The
got to
Natsume
do
family
anything with the
arson
Lotus
falls
gang?
under questionable ties between Sadamoto and Crimson Lotus.
That would mean... Oh, that's crazy! Sadamoto was involved in the arson?
Bingo. What happened 2 years ago was Mikiko-san learned the truth. And Sadamoto and Crimson Lotus tried to silence her.
All right, Igarashi. No more.
What was this all an insurance scam? I guess. Could have just been an insurance scam, and she tried to stop him, but they tried to kill her and stuff, and it all worked. It all went sideways after that. Maybe.
Just
But
who
if
the
it's
hell
just an
was
insurance
killing
scam,
Sadamoto,
I mean,
really?
that's just good old mafia stuff. I
Fucking
really,
devil.
really, there's nothing
The
crazy
type who
about
made
it.
the Yakuza piss himself.
The devil? How so?
It all started with Rhizome, an event club Kenmochi started during his college days. Rhizome was like any other event group. You get together with friends, throw parties, go on live tours, and make a little cash. Guess they weren't making much back then. Then enters Kyoya Sadamoto, a business admin major at the same college. He started showing up as their advisor and turned everything around. They all ate up Sadamoto's words and expanded their services into some pretty gray territory. Since Sadamoto considered himself their advisor, he wasn't officially part of the group. But his talent, his accomplishments, and charisma had them wrapped around his finger.
He's controlling the group, but he's not the boss of them, boys. Very interesting. The boss,
Yeah,
but not the boss at the
mainly
same
around
time.
Kenmochi. Sadamoto already started his own business as a student. By the time he graduated, he was asking Crimson Lotus to do his dirty work. On the outside, he ran his business like some typical ambitious startup. But I'm sure he had guys coming after him. Probably made himself lots of enemies. It's what happens when you straddle both sides of the law. I bet it wasn't uncommon for him to deal with unhappy customers.
Guess it must have been convenient having his own personal cleanup crew.
Bet your ass it was. Sadamoto's company saw steady growth because of it. But eventually, that growth started to fizzle out. What was once a promising startup with tons of investment capital found itself in dire straits. That's when he set his sights on Mikiko-san's parents, the Natsumes.
Maybe they knew something. They tried to shut them out. I guess. Okay. They really killed the Natsume. How did she catch on? Really? That's what's going on
When
right
did she
here.
figure out what her
How she
husband
managed to figure that one
was?
out? Yeah.
About 2 years ago, Sadamoto got hammered, rare for him, and fell asleep in his study with the computer on. That's when she stumbled upon his email exchange with Kenmochi. Of course, that set off alarms in her head, so she dug through more of his inbox. It wasn't long before she knew the ugly truth. But then Sadamoto woke up. When he realized what she saw, he got violent.
I doubt Mikiko would go down easy to some pencil-pushing civvy.
Yeah, pretty much. I thought she would go easy on him.
Turns out she did go down easy.
Really?
We're talking about a guy who deals in the criminal underworld.
Who the fuck cares? I was
He's
dealing
very
with the
likely
criminal
accustomed to
underworld
this
and
force.
she wasn't easy on me. What does that even mean?
Mikiko got attacked.
She said her memory.
I think she got soft, boys. I don't know.
She was probably drugged. And Sadamoto had Crimson Lotus clean up his mess.
Alright, well, what did he do to the family
Saying
exactly?
For sure, Sadamoto had a hand in the arson.
Yes. Though it'd be more accurate to say he was the primary offender. It was about 15 years ago. Sadamoto heard about a property development plan from Kenmochi, who was a real estate broker at the time. Would have been a mighty lucrative deal, but the Natsumes were the only ones who wouldn't sell.
Which led to threats and burning the place down. Classic land shark bullshit.
If only it had stopped at that. Now listen. What makes Sadamoto such a devil is what he did with the info Kenmochi brought him. He reworked it into a plan to fix all of his own company's problems in one fell swoop.
How's that work?
Kaito, the Natsume family was one of the richest in the area. If you include their property and stocks, they were worth tens of billions in assets. And since Sadamoto was struggling with funds at the time, he decided to help himself to that fortune.
Alright then.
But he couldn't pull that off in this. No way.
Another scam.
Yeah.
Great.
Married
He's a
Mikiko
scammer
was
artist,
all part of
boys.
his master plan.
That's insane.
Clearly, the man has a way with people. Call it an uncanny knack for charm. His college circles treat him like a guru. They say he's a living legend. Even his company seems to be under his spell. And as we know, Crimson Lotus was always ready and willing to take up any of his dirty jobs. So, you can see now how the Natsumes must have fallen for his honest young businessman facade. After he had the parents eating out of his palm, he discovered their younger daughter had a stalker, while the older one was dating a Yakuza.
Wait, what do I have to do with this?
Yeah,
You
what's
should
it
know,
up
Kaito.
to me, really?
Sadamoto used you too.
Me?
What would he do that for? Did he really want me to find her? I guess. Oh, you know what? I guess he did use me because he knew I was gonna go after her, so obviously he wanted me to find her so he could actually deal with her properly this time and then get rid of me somehow. Interesting. He's actually a good mastermind player. He's good scammer artist, but that shit's not gonna work on me, unfortunately.
Well, when Mikiko-san first met him, she told him she was seeing someone and thinking of marriage. Now, how do you think he responded to it? Surprise, surprise. He actually supported it.
He did?
Well, he figured if you were serious about her, you'd quit the Yakuza. If you needed cash, he'd go convince her parents. If it was a lawyer you needed, he would have arranged one. He had lots of reasonable suggestions.
He really offered all that?
I'm sure Sadamoto knew how hard it was for a Yakuza to leave the life. Not to mention, the Matsugane family had its own problems at the time, right? In any case, he knew you were locked in, and convinced Mikiko-san of the same. You both did exactly what he wanted.
Really? We played into his hands. I guess. Why not?
Then, once you were out of the picture, Sadamoto made his move on Mikiko-san. I imagine her parents might have even encouraged it. And after the marriage was official...
Well, she was kind of
Sadamoto
cheating on
simply
me
had to
from the
bide his
beginning,
time
though.
until the
That's what you're
Natsume
telling me,
house
though.
burned down and their
That's kinda
fortune
bad.
ceased to claim.
I mean, she was seeing the guy
Guy's a monster
when we
in
were
human
literally
skin,
with
right?
her still.
And it seems his marriage
That's kinda
was more of a
weird.
shotgun wedding. I'm almost certain the kid was conceived as part of the plan to push her into marrying him. In other words, June was nothing more to Sadamoto than a tool for making money. feel terrible for Mikiko-san and June.
Well, nothing else to ask, I guess. We got everything we needed.
Gotta say, I'm impressed you did all that research. No wonder you called yourselves Tojo Clan R&D.
Well, that's what happens when you know society like the back of your hand. The whole R&D thing might have been my idea. But it's only because we know our shit.
All right.
So, how's it feel? That asshole Sadamoto played you like a fiddle and tore you apart from the woman you loved.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's over now. There's nothing we can do about this.
That's the lamest shit I ever heard. I thought you'd blow a fuse.
Why would I do that?
That said, I'll feel a hell of a lot better if I can just clock him one time real good.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Go knock his goddamn lights out.
How long did we have? I mean, we kept going during at the in the tunnel every 5 seconds. Like, felt like we were repeating the same place. Hotel Grand Blue Marina. All right.
Yeah, they do this reunion every year, and apparently Kyoya Sadamoto shows up to everyone. All the surviving founders of Crimson Lotus are probably in here somewhere.
That's kind of stupid for them to do that, though.
Go find Mikiko.
Or they're trying to hide in plain
Before she
sight. They're
does
really
something
like
she can never
doing the
take
same thing
back.
as the mafia or something. Kind of stupid to do that, to be honest. Aren't they trying to hide? Maybe they're not. I don't know.
A receptionist. Guess you gotta have connections to get in.
What's the plan, Kaito?
Gonna roll the way a detective rolls.
Meaning,
By
Punch the
sneaking
shit
in.
out of those receptionists and get
You,
in.
Disguised as what?
Nah, I don't think that's the
You're still
that's the
gonna look
solution
older
for
than
him,
anyone
boys.
here.
Are you really going to disguise
Yeah,
again?
I'm gonna have to mull that one over.
So I guess I gotta pay real close attention to the guests and see if I can find a way to sneak into the venue. Maybe I can find a disguise or something. I mean, I already have a disguise. Infiltrate the party with a disguise. I already have a disguise. What do you mean? I have this right here, a sleek suit. There we go. Just like that. That's easy enough, right? That should do the trick. Well, oh, plus also we got some skill points, so let's just boost the attack. Because we know damn well we're gonna need it. Let's boost the deadly dance. Let's do that. Deadly dance, steady embrace, heroic devotion as well. There we go. Upgrade everything, boys. Everything that we can. Let's do Bruiser's health boost. Why not? And finally, Tank's health boost. That's about it. That's about all I can do, really. So, all right. So I'm in disguise now, so we're good. What do we do now? I'm just going in. I'm in disguise.
Oh, are you one of Rhizome's alumni?
Yep, sure am.
Okay. What year did you graduate?
Huh? Like 10 years ago?
And your name?
It's Kaito.
Your name doesn't seem to be on the list.
Does it matter?
You know,
I could have just made up
I
a
gotta go
goddamn
take care
name.
of something. Excuse me.
You know, why did I say my name like that? That was so stupid of Kaito to be doing that. Like, we were in right there. Really? I gotta look around? Seriously, my dude, are you stupid? I could have just said a random name, and it could have fit it. A random generic Japanese name. To be honest, come on, my man. Just think it through. Why are you saying your own name? That's ridiculous. That Kaito's not a regular name that anybody uses. Let me smell him here.
No, my prized possession.
There we go. How about this guy right here?
Drop it when I
What have
sat-
we here?
Oh, no, my prized possession. Did I drop it when I sat down earlier? Oh, and to think I spent all that money on it. Ah, oh well. Party's about to start, so whoever finds it can just keep it.
Sounds like that guy dropped something. Maybe a chair. A chair? What the fuck are you talking about, Kaito? Let's try and change outfits. Maybe that I just don't have the right outfit. Let's just go with the work clothes. Why not, boys? Maybe we've got work to do in here. Maybe that's gonna do it. I don't know. We'll try every single outfit possible, I guess. Because the suit didn't work. I could pass off as maintenance. Yeah, I guess. Trying to say that we're maintenance.
What? Just a second there. Sorry, but who are you?
Gotta stop right off the bat. Better come with something.
Hi, I'm with Yagami Electronics. I got a call saying the banquet hall's AC is on the fritz. I'd like to pop in and take a look for myself. That all right?
I didn't hear about any repairs. Either way, that's not gonna happen right now. The party will start any minute.
I shouldn't push my lock.
I'll see.
God damn it, man. So that didn't work. I guess I'm gonna have to pose as the goddamn glasses guy, I guess. That's the last disguise I've got. Don't have anything. Maybe I can get in my hands on the waiter's uniform. If that's the plan, I'm gonna need to gather some info and find a way to get the waiter's uniform. How do I do that? Doesn't look like it. Examine this one. Where the... Okay, there you go.
Probably in the smoking area. I saw him heading down there a minute ago.
Really? He steps out for a cigarette when the party's about to start? Go get him, will ya?
No way. That guy freaks me out, man. He looks like an ex-thug who can't seem to reintegrate into society. Besides, I don't have the key to the smoking area. You do it.
Hell no. He freaks me out too. I'm not equipped to deal with his type.
These guys are useless. What the hell, boys? What are you gonna do now?
He's a responsible adult. I'm sure he'll come back once the party starts.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna do that.
No need to bust our
Under a different phase, though. Alright, so guess we gotta find that guy. Enter the smoking area. No problem. Let's do that in the next video, boys. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy this one. Keep it easy.